22 years of heartbreak, near misses, and absolute waiting. When Martin Odegaard finally lifted the Premier League trophy into the air at Selhurst Park, most fans saw a classic football story. A brilliant young manager, world-class players, and a massive summer transfer spend. But there is a much bigger secret behind this title. Arsenal didn't just win this on the pitch through good form. They actually planned, mapped out, and built this entire championship run years before it happened. This wasn't a fluke, it was a blueprint. To understand how Arsenal finally broke Manchester City's grip on the league, we have to go back to 2020. Mikel Arteta was under massive pressure and the team was stuck in mid-table. But behind the scenes, the club did something radical. They fired large parts of their scouting team and built a brand new football intelligence unit. This unit was tasked with looking into the future. They didn't just look for good players, they looked at the timelines of their rivals. They predicted when Jurgen Klopp would leave Liverpool. They calculated exactly when aging superstars like Kevin De Bruyne, Mo Salah, and Virgil van Dijk would start to slow down. The data showed a golden opportunity, a win window between 2023 and 2027, where City and Liverpool would finally slip up during a transition phase. Arteta flew to Denver to pitch this to owner Stan Kroenke. The plan was simple: sell the aging players, sign young talent under the age of 23 who would all hit their prime at the exact same time and strike when their rivals started to fade. What followed was a ruthless squad clearing. Arsenal ripped up contracts and let big stars like Ozil and Aubameyang leave for free. Rivals laughed at them. But Arsenal stuck to the plan. Build a young, hungry group that could grow up and suffer together. By 2025, the core was ready. But after finishing second 3 times in a row, they needed a final push. When transfer chief Edu shocked everyone by leaving the club, Arsenal brought in Andre Berta from Atletico Madrid. His job wasn't to buy for the future anymore, it was to buy players to win right now. In the summer of 2025, Arsenal went all out, spending £250 million on incredible squad depth. Instead of blowing the whole budget on one mega money striker like Alexander Isak, they bought an entire army. Viktor Gyökeres came in for £54.8 million to lead the line. Martin Zubimendi stabilized the midfield, and when Kai Havertz got injured on opening weekend, they moved instantly to sign Eberechi Eze from Crystal Palace. The deal was so frantic that Eze literally drove in circles around the Emirates Stadium in a car while the lawyers finished the paperwork. On the pitch, Arteta didn't try to outscore Manchester City. He focused on total control. David Raya kept 19 clean sheets behind the brick wall of William Saliba and Gabriel. But Arsenal's ultimate weapon became the most basic part of football: set pieces. Under the set pieces coach, Nicolas Jover, Arsenal turned corner kicks into an exact science. They actually spoke with refereeing bosses to test out blocking routines, finding the exact legal limits of how much they could crowd the goalkeeper without giving away a foul. According to a recent report by The Athletic, Arteta even used intense mind games behind the scenes, adjusting the layout of away dressing room at the Emirates to make it smaller and more uncomfortable for opposition teams. And to keep his own players hyper-focused, he stopped naming the starting lineup early. Sometimes the squad didn't know who was playing until just a few hours before the kickoff. The plan worked perfectly. After leading the pack all season, a midweek Manchester City slip-up against Bournemouth officially made Arsenal champions with a game to spare. But according to Arsenal's master plan, this is just the beginning. That win window they found back in 2020 is still wide open. With the club making record revenues and the academy producing young stars like 16-year-old Max Dauman, this team is built to dominate for years. The Premier League trophy is finally back in North London. But next up, Arteta's machine heads to Budapest to face Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League final. The 22 years wait for England is over. Now they are chasing the historic European double. Do you think this is the start of an Arsenal dynasty? Let us know in the comments below. If you love deep dive football stories, tactical analysis, and cinematic documentaries, you are in the right place. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.
The Football Stories by K.